Yo, what's up, people? This is your boy P. Ross back in the building. Here to talk about, as you can see on the screen, the WWE Battleground pay-per-view results, which actually I watched on the WWE Network. Pre-show started out with your man Adam Rose versus Fondango. Adam Rose won. You know, it was, of course, in scandal with like Layla and Summer Rae out there, you know what I'm saying, causing distractions and slapping Fondango, whatever. Then you had Cameron and Naomi. Cameron won. She held the tights, you know what I'm saying, you know, she did her thing, whatever. But then we get into the actual pay-per-view, you know, and this is for the tag team titles, best 2 out of 3 match, the Usos versus Harper and Rowan. Now, before I get into who actually won this, I will say that I thought that this was the best match of the evening. The Usos is hot, you know what I'm saying, and you know Harper and Rowan, they get up too, you know what I'm saying. So them big boys, you know what I'm saying, they was really doing it. I actually thought that they would win. I actually wanted them to win, but they didn't. I ain't mad that the Usos won, but you know, I kind of want that rivalry to continue to go on, because every time they get together, they have great matches anyway, you know. But the Usos retained the tag team titles. Then you had AJ versus Paige. Not a big Paige fan. She's just okay to me. Not a big Paige fan. Love AJ. Wanted AJ to win. AJ retained the Divas title. Then you had Rusev versus Jack Swagger, the Real American. This was a very interesting match because, you know, I don't know what it is about Rusev. He's just okay, and he has an undefeated streak. And I don't know where they trying to go with this, but this particular match with him versus Swagger, like it was a count out in which Rusev won, but they keep giving this guy wins, and I don't really see nothing special about him. I thought he should have got beat by Big E at the last pay-per-view. So that's just me. And I definitely thought that Jack Swagger should have beat him. Jack Swagger had him beat. It looked like he was about to twist that ankle right off of that boy. But I thought Jack Swagger should have won. He didn't. Rusev won. Then Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins didn't get a chance to wrestle. Dean attacked Seth in the back and was kicked out. Then when Seth Rollins, his match was next with Dean, he came out, you know, and wanted his hand raised and a win, and saying that he won it by being forfeited. But of course, Dean Ambrose came back into the building, jumped on Seth Rollins, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like Dean. I like Seth too, but I like Dean a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Then you had Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt. Now, I love Chris Jericho. He's one of my favorite performers. I wanted him to win, but I didn't think that they was going to let him win. You know, at this point, you know what I'm saying? I thought Bray Wyatt would win, but Chris Jericho pulled it out. You know what I'm saying? It was an okay match, whatever. The Miz actually won the Battle Royal for the Intercontinental title. I was very surprised at that. The Miz has been on a little streak. He beat Sheamus, I think, at Raw. You know, so he been trying to do his thing. The Miz is okay. I like the Miz. I just didn't think the Miz would win it. The person I wanted to win it, believe it or not, was Heath Slater. You know what I'm saying? The one-man band, baby. That's who I wanted to actually win. But, you know, the Miz is now the Intercontinental Champion. Then we move on to the Fatal 4-Way. WWE World Heavyweight Champion John Cena versus Kane versus Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns. Now this is very, very interesting because you would think like a lot of people I know been wanting Roman Reigns to actually win this thing. My personal favorite for this particular match was Kane. You know, I wanted Kane to win it, but John Cena won it again. I mean, I'm a Cena fan. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what angle they had planned for Cena, but I really thought that Kane would win this one and they would let him hold the titles. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't happen. So I ain't mad at that. You know, it was an okay match. It kind of ended with everybody doing their finishing maneuvers. You know what I'm saying? The John Cena AA'd Randy Orton, you know, on the Kane. You know what I'm saying? He pinned Kane, actually. So, you know, it was all good. You know, it was a pretty good match. So, you know, and that's it. You know, if I had to actually rate this particular pay-per-view, I give it like a 3.5 out of 5. That's pretty good. Pretty good. You know, I like I said, I watched it through the WWE Network. We had the pre-show, then the actual show itself, and then they had like a post-show where the Usos was interviewed, and I think John Cena was interviewed. You know, but it's all good. Pretty good for what it was worth. You know what I'm saying? So, get at me, people. If you watch the Money in the Bank, not the Money in the Bank, the Battleground pay-per-view, holla at me. Let me know what's up. What y'all think about it. All right, then. Peace.